And good evening. Thank you for choosing Graps TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. Hope everybody's having a great night here. We just watched the Indiana Pacers lock up Game 6 in quick fashion. And I thought that meant we'd actually be on schedule here, but apparently we're not. We're still waiting on the last couple of minutes here stuff. But we're live tonight for AEW Collision, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the match card while just give me a second. It has been a day. Let's see here. We're going to have an eliminator match between Kazuchika Okada versus Anthony Bowens. Four-way qualifier match. Claudio Castagnoli versus Commander. Masca Dorada versus Hechicero. The Don Callis family versus Paragon and Tomohiro Ishii. And, not to be outdone, Sky Blue versus Mina Shirakawa. We're going to have the LA Faction and that thing versus Top Flight and AR Fox. And FTR is going to have some type of a segment. Gates of Agony are going to be in action as well. That's going to round out the card for tonight. We got 43 viewers already. Thank you very much. That is way more than I thought would be rocking out tonight on the Late Night Creep. What a day, what a day, what a day. Last night, busted my head, and y'all can't see it now because it's cleaned up nicely. But apparently when you do that, you can disrupt the function that regulates body temperature. So if you see me shaking just a little bit, it's because I'm freezing to death at the moment. That'll turn into sweating here in just a few minutes. It's fun times. It's yeah, that. So, but we're going to get through this thing tonight. I figure if Daryl can do a show after a heart attack, I should be able to do a show a little bit on the shivery side. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, what it is, what it is. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you live next to water, send a message in a bottle. They'll get it. Oh, Lord. We got 53 viewers in the house, and the show hasn't even started yet. Looks like we're in for an action-packed night tonight. Looks like Charles is just not going to stop talking. I guess if he figures if he keeps talking, that's going to keep the show alive. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. We are definitely going to miss the NBA on TNT. 36 years, as I understand it. I could be wrong. I could be off by a year or two. 36 years of live coverage for the National Basketball League live on TNT and Turner Networks and TBS, and I have to admit, I grew up watching that as well. But, yeah, we're going to have the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is going to be an interesting matchup, and, yeah, you never know. We might cover a little bit of that, too, just for kicks and giggles. Excuse me. There we go. But we're still waiting for the show to kick off. I've got it loaded on Max. They've got everything kicking around here. They're still giving me this event is starting soon. And I don't see credits yet on the NBA on TNT. All right. We'll get this action started here in just a minute, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's late. Guys, you are the stars. I am the conduit. Thank you for joining us tonight on the show. We've got quite a few people in already. This is phenomenal. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Like I said, without you, I'd just be sitting here talking in the wind. Finally got around to watching Bird Box tonight. Yeah, I'm killing time here until the show starts. I can definitely see why that's an award-winning movie. I really can. It was very well done. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's got a few gory scenes in it, but that's just the way it's laid out. Every once in a while, I have to stop and take a deep breath just to calm the shaking down a little bit, because right now I feel like it's 20 degrees in here, and I know better. But there again, you know, like I said, CTE is a real thing. Let's see what we're doing here. And we've got 86 viewers in the house. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. At least I know I didn't show up for the 97. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Steve, what's going on, man? Yeah, it is time to collide. It is. Thanks for joining us tonight, too, Steve. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. Get our regular chatters in here. I figure Catherine should be along any minute now. Dev will probably be along any minute now. Fuego. We'll see if Fuego shows up. But, yeah, I mean, it's... Wrestling on the late night, Christopher Killer 303. Yes. What's up, Catherine? I figured you'd be here in a minute. I figured you would. All right, they're dropping the mics. That means we're getting ready to go to the actual thing. So they're only off by like 10 minutes. That's not bad. So it means we'll get out of here about 1:40 tonight. You know, it is what it is. And I hope we don't have any show interruptions. The last time this happened, of course, we know what happened. So 104 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Whew. Makes me feel good. I'm definitely doing the stream tonight ridiculously sick, but you know what? I just wasn't going to miss out on this. I think this is going to be a good night. I think the numbers are going to be good. Traditionally, when they're following the NBA, the numbers are in the 500s, so let's see what we got here. See here, let me adjust my camera here. Give me just 1 second. I see you over there, take two. I see you. We got a pretty good chat board tonight, too. That's always a good thing here. I've just about got everything adjusted the way I want it. Do not be surprised if we have a very short outro tonight, because as soon as I finish this, I'm going to crawl right back in bed and cover up and hopefully not freeze to death. This is no fun. I'll tell you that right now. They're getting the commercials on up here on TV, TNT, so I'm figuring that we are very close to getting the show going. No, we're still on this event. It's starting soon. I know, I saw that Happy Gilmore trailer. I am definitely going to watch it. July 25th, Happy Gilmore 2 pops off. Adam Sandler, MJF in a pretty good role from what I understand. MJF. And, yeah, I might actually watch that because it looks like he's a little bit of a flop on this one. And, you know, that kind of intrigues me a little bit. So how's everybody else tonight? You know, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It is definitely late night tonight, but we're here, we're rocking out. We're rocking 114 viewers, and we're just getting started. I am too. I'm looking forward. For some reason, the Sky Blue match is the one that's laying on my mind so much. I want to see what she's got for Mina Shirakawa. The rest of them, I can pretty much see the matches in my mind, and yeah, I'm with you on that. Gates of Agony, probably going to be a squash match, and I'm not the least bit upset about that either. Gates, Bishop Khan, friend of the show, we do occasionally have conversation. There we go. And that means I have successfully avoided all spoilers this week. It wasn't that great. I mean, it really wasn't. I got through it. It's the best way I can say. And speaking of which, Claudio Castagnoli and Commander kicking off the show tonight. And like I said, don't be upset tonight if it's a short outro to get out because I need to go to bed. I did a little bit of resting before the show and that helped a lot, but it is what it is on this one. Just got to get through it. That is correct. Yeah, they've got history on this one. We're going back to the Continental Classic here. Yeah, that one I think is going to be the barn burner tonight, Christopher. I really do. Rush. It's Rush. Oh, my Lord. And you know what? Warner's favorite person in the whole wide world, Alex the Hype Man with Commander, making their way to the ring right now. Well, I bet El Paso got a hell of a show out of this. I like most of them. I just had a rough time with SmackDown last night. That was just pretty much it. Yeah, we got an Alex the Hype Man sighting here, so you know Warner's sitting there glued to the set right now. He's like, ooh, Alex. We got 130 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. And there's the bell. There we go. Oh, solid chop. Claudio definitely coming into this match a lot more focused than he was last time against Commander. He took Commander just a little too lightly. And, of course, the set of brass knuckles doesn't hurt either. But, hey, it is what it is. Oh, man. Claudio's just going to chop his head clean off here, it looks like. Uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of us are on that one, Christopher. I got to tell you, I've not been crazy excited about SmackDown for a little while. I watch a little bit of Raw because the people I follow and follow me back. But, I support the wrestlers, and I do like all wrestling. But, I'm to the point now where I need better booking. Here we go, running the ropes. What in the world? Uh-oh, caught in midair. Got him in the big swing. Claudio Castagnoli is like, fuck. The amount of strength. Claudio is just that is ridiculous. Catches him in midair, turns it into the big swing. What's up, Aaron? What's up, buddy? Everybody making it in here tonight. That is good. Damn, more chops. Looks like Commander's going to need a defibrillator after this match. That stopped my heart just watching it. Oh, right into the barrier. Bell to bell, I think this is going to be one of the better collisions. I think it's going to be one of the better collisions we've had in a couple of weeks, too. Yes, and I appreciate it, Aaron. You're always appreciated. You know, it's like, how to say this? Forget it, I'll just say it. My church, they have a slogan, you're not just welcome, you're wanted. And I enjoy the comments. I enjoy all of that. Especially on a night like tonight when I'm sitting here shivering like I'm in 20-degree weather. Oh, I know a lot about the Territory Days. I was primarily in... I was in my early teens during the Territory Days. So yeah, I'm pretty up on top of the territories. Territory wrestling was kind of my favorite for a long time because it was just amazing to watch when you catch a tape, because you know we did some tape swapping when I was a kid too. Yes, I will be going in the morning if I can. I'll probably be going virtually because yeah, if you guys could see me right now, I'm really hiding these shakes really good. Oh, Commander turning it up another notch. But when you were tape swapping, it was amazing to watch some of these fans, like when a wrestler that you knew about came through their territory. Yeah, visitors welcome, members expected, exactly. But oh Lord, this might not. Oh, he caught him in midair. Another backbreaker. Third one. Not enough for 3, though. But, yeah, it would always be fun to, like, watch some of the Georgia stuff when, I think when Greg Valentine hit the circuit early in life. Yeah, when, Greg Valentine was a great example of that. He'd get down to Georgia and people are like, who's this? Believe it or not, that happened early in his career. Now, he got over as the time went on, but yeah, then he became a good traveler. But yeah, there's a lot that goes through my mind. I wish we still had territorial wrestling. I guess that's why I stick to indies a lot, because the indies are the closest thing you're going to get to territory wrestling. We got 160 viewers. Good gracious, we might break 200 tonight. Damn. He's looking for it. And swing and a miss. God. Claudio, pound for pound, is the strongest wrestler in either division. Uh-oh. Hurricanrana. Not enough for 3. Yeah, I do, and I do a lot of streaming now. I do a lot of streaming with mine because my church's 200 miles away. Wow. AWA was not enough for 3. AWA, mid-promotion, like, not the first couple of years, and, like, year 3 to, like, year 5 of World Class Championship Wrestling was freaking good. Wow. Ring the bell. Game over. Thanks for coming, Commander. Woodland Baptist in Rural Hall, North Carolina. Rural Hall, North Carolina, Woodland Baptist. Tim Gammons replaced my pastor of, oh, good Lord, 35 years. And he's been in there for, no, Aaron asked me what church he was at, and I told him, I said, Woodland Baptist on Rural Hall, North Carolina. Oh, I misread your question, Christopher. I'm sorry, man. I'm a little bit on the. I've got basically a migraine headache, and you can't see it because the camera's really good, but I'm sitting here just shaking. It's crazy. Wow, we're at 170 viewers there. That rules, man. Guys, thank you. This makes me feel really good about coming online tonight. I was like, I don't know. It's late. And how many people are going to actually be up for this? Turns out a lot. So, okay, maybe you're not ready for the Hangman partnership. Maybe you're just not ready for it yet. Bear with me just 1 second here, guys. I'm going to adjust this camera one more time because it's doing good. I want it to do a little bit better. I'll be right back. There we go. Oh. All right, we've got well, I see the yeah, I see the next Dynamite match up here. Here comes the Don Callis family. We're almost to 180 viewers already, and we're like only 30 minutes into the show. Guys, I really appreciate that. I'm honored and I'm humbled at the same time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, I'll be honest with you. It took a minute for the nickel to drop on that one, Aaron. It really did it took a minute for the nickel to drop on that one when they were doing that interview, when they were doing the scrum at Double or Nothing, you know, Tony Khan expressed that, he mentioned Jim Crockett Promotions. And he also mentioned that they won't suffer the same fate as Jim Crockett Promotions. That being said, AEW is a very modernized. There are very slight differences between AEW and Jim Crockett Promotions. I guess that's why it appeals to me so much. Strong openweight champion Tomohiro Ishii making his way to the ring. I would love to be at All In. I would. I don't think that's going to happen this year. I don't think a lot of live attendance on my side is going to happen this year because it's going to be the end of June before we actually start making changes. What's up, Dev? I knew you'd be here eventually, man. What's up, buddy? But yeah, I don't think the advertisers are going to come through in time to pull that one off. But All Out is maybe a possibility. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I would not doubt it at all. I would not. Okay, we're not getting the entrance here. That didn't take long. But yeah, I mean, it reminds me an awful lot of Jim Crockett Promotions. The way they do things, the way they hotshot matches, that used to happen. Believe it or not, that really used to happen. That was beautiful. Roddy dumping Rocky Romero on the border. Barricade is the word I'm looking for. Barricade. I can talk tonight, I promise. It's just a little bit slow. Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Getting a lot of leeway out there on the outside of the ring right now. 191 viewers. We're going to hit 200 tonight. That would be phenomenal. He called him a scumbag. Oh my. I hear things. I see dead people. It's just... The fans are idiots. Don Callis is a can't miss on the mic. That's... Dorada Hechicero coming up here soon, too. That's going to be something else. But now, realistically, who saw Brody King in this match? Chris, I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you then. Thanks, buddy. You have a good evening. Seriously. Be safe out there. Don Callis interjecting himself into the match right now. No, it's not a technical foul, Tony Schiavone. It's an actual foul. All right, they're moving over to picture-in-picture here. And whoopsie. This is not cool, guys. There we go. Wow. All right, all right, all right. RPG Vice Takeshita in firm command of this match right now. Bald crime on national television. You got that right. Us baldies got to stick together, you know, though. I got to stick together with my baldies. All right, Dove making a really sick, stupid commercial. Anyway, moving along. All right, all right, all right, all right. Looks like we're just about back live here. Nope, not yet. More commercials. Let's see what I got here. Is it me or is USA Today just desperate as hell? That's like the 15th column I've seen. Oh, NBA Finals brackets. Okay, whatever. So it looks like we're heading back to Max here in just a minute. There we go. And like I said, it looks like I successfully escaped all of the spoilers, which I think is really, really monumentally good. Roddy making his way for the hot tag here on Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ooh, running forearm. No, it is not true. No, it is not. What's up, Omar? No, Collision is not 3 hours tonight. If it were 3 hours tonight, I wouldn't be doing this show. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't go 3 hours tonight. I can go. I'm gonna struggle to go 2. Because you probably came in here a little bit late. I had a pretty crazy accident yesterday. Busted my head up pretty good, and apparently that was good enough to disrupt the temperature control in my body. So I'm going in between freezing to death and burning up. Like, you know, if your thermostat's bad in your car, that's what's going on in me right now. So I couldn't do 3 hours of this, no. I could do 2 hours and then say, guys, I went as long as I could go. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Takeshita taking the hot tag. Oh, running lariats. Oh, big boot. German. Yeah, and I do too, because I managed to get some of my stuff done today. I managed to go grocery shopping. I had somebody take me because I didn't want to take a chance on driving. And I bought them lunch. We had a good time. We had a great time, actually. Bought them lunch, went shopping, got back home. Yeah, I didn't even want to drive. But Yeah, like see, like right now, I'm just sitting here. The camera does a good job of hiding how bad I'm shaking, because I am shaking super bad right now. And every once in a while, you'll catch me taking a deep breath because I've got to do that to keep my stamina up on the mic itself. And I'm not looking for pity. I mean, I'm not. I'm just showing you how dedicated I am to this show, and I'm here tonight anyway. I can definitely say I've done this with 5 people in the room. I've done this with 550 people in the room. I've done this thing healthy. I've done this thing sick. But I do it because you guys are the stars, and that's a fact. We got 200 viewers live and in living color tonight. Thank you guys very much. This is a good indicator of what the ratings are going to be to me too. If I'm pulling 200 on this view, that tells me the ratings should be at least halfway decent for this show. I appreciate that, Omar. I really do, man. I appreciate all the love from you guys, man. Seriously. And if you guys ever get sick, tell me, and I'll be right there rooting you on too. But yeah, this has been a miserable day all the way across the board, but I'm still having fun. And we're sitting here right now with 201 people live on Grabs TV and the Sicko Show tonight for the Collision Watch Along. So how can you be upset about that? This actually makes me feel really good, and I appreciate it. This is medicine. This is stuff we all need. Swing and a miss. Oh, Planned Parenthood. Whatever his version of the Blue Thunder Bomb. Yep, he picked up the 3 count. Rocky Romero with the low blow. Heel teams doing heel tactics. Yeah, I'd be happy to do it. Like I said, we talked about that already, Aaron. I'll do a show with you. Like literally, we'll just log into yours and we'll run it, and I'll do the PR for it to point everybody there. And that's what we'll do. Hell yeah. Not a problem at all. Yeah. And they're going to a commercial break. I'm going to take it with them because I need it. I'll be back in about 60 seconds, guys. Thanks. Yeah, I'm more about the content as well, guys. I mean, this is stuff I've developed over a year. When I see something I want to do and I'm able to do it, I just go on and do it. But you know what, Aaron? True story. Like the first 10 shows I did from my phone. I really did. I did them from my phone because I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have anything. You know, and my boss saw me working like that, and he helped me out with this really stellar fine laptop here, and the rest is history. We got 210 viewers. Well, yeah, we're getting there. 210 viewers live and in living color. But yeah, the content is better than the graphics. This is stuff right here. All this stuff you see, I bought it a little bit at a time. I had an idea, you know, had a thought, you know, looked at other people's stuff, you know, and said, hey, that's not a bad idea, and I borrowed it. You know, there's not really anything original out there anymore, and that's, you know, it's just a fact. You know, it's the man behind the mic. It's got nothing to do with all of what you see right here. It's really the man behind the mic, because if I wasn't that good on the mic, y'all still wouldn't be here. And that's the facts. I mean, that's the big piece of it right there. If I were not decent on the mic, you guys would be gone too. If I was like, okay, now we're going to have another match. No. No, 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 no. And I don't have a button for that. But, you know, that's the whole thing about it, Aaron. Don't let that stuff trip you up, man. Seriously, don't let that stuff trip you up. We all got to start somewhere. Yeah, we all got to start somewhere. That's a fact. And it looks like they're trying to get Collision back on. There we go. And here comes the qualifier match here. What do they call that thing? Eliminator match, I'm sorry. Anthony Bowens, Kazuchika Okada, 10-minute time limit. AEW Eliminator match. Now watch him shock us and actually give him a win. That would be hilarious. That really would. I really am impressed with Anthony's new packaging and his new gimmick. I really am. I'm really impressed with this. It's unique. He's got catchy entrance music. He's got a little bit of everything that you need to succeed. Now, once again, it's up to the man in the ring. The only thing I can guess that happened on Wednesday is Brody broke through that ceiling that's been holding him back on the L side. And Tony was just like, no, let's go ahead and give it to Brody. Let's get Brody in this match. That's the only thing I can figure, because Brody has been a jobber to the stars a lot, too, you know. That's not a bad thing, and I hate that word jobber. He's been an enhancement talent to the stars on a regular basis. Yeah, which tells me everybody in the locker room trusts this big dude. And without a moment's hesitation, Kazuchika Okada, your AEW Continental Champion, making his way to the ring right now. Let's see if Anthony can get the same match out of him that Speedball got out of him at Double or Nothing. If we get two back-to-back Okada matches that look like that, I'm going to say he's back. There we go. Yeah, they just said Kazuchika Okada is the longest reigning AEW champion right now at over 400 days. So, if we get another match, though, seriously, if we get another match out of him like we got from Speedball Mike Bailey, this is going to be something nice. This is going to be something pretty. And there's the bell. Let's see how the crowd handles this one. Solid collar and elbow tie up. does that almost every single time now. It's time to, yeah, you know, I know it's part of the gimmick, but yeah. Let's see what we got here. Bear with me just 1 second. Damn. That's a good call out right there, Omar. I was just looking at your page. Yeah, the Gates of Agony would make a hell of a good crew for Ricochet. Totally agree with that. That's a good take. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, you do want to keep him down. Once you've got him down, you need to keep him down. That's the big piece of it right there. Not enough for 3, though. There we go. Trying to get some of the, trying to get everybody paid back here a little bit too, you know. I've been trying to pay everybody back for all the help you give me, so bear with me just 1 more second. And it looks like they've cut over to picture-in-picture here. Bear with me a minute, guys. I was just like, ugh. There we go. There we go. Got everybody caught up here now. There we go. We got 218 viewers on the line here. Thank you very much, guys. Anthony Bowen's still holding his own in this match, but not by far. There we go. Not enough for 3 on that, though. Anthony Bowen's kicking out at 2.5. And they're taking a complete break here. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Give me just a moment. Yeah, I got ads too. I'll be right back here in just a minute. And we're back on Max here. Kazuchika with that flying elbow. Here comes the middle. Uh-oh. Oh, solid chop. Anthony's starting to pick up some extra out of that 5-tool toolbox he's got there. Swing and a miss on the Rainmaker. Not enough for 3. Anthony trying to climb up on the top rope there, getting caught midair by Kazuchika Okada. I don't know what Kazuchika is setting up for, but Anthony just countered it. Uh-oh, slipped through. Oh, big kick behind the head. Wow. And not enough for 3, though. Kazuchika kicking out at the last possible minute. Get some volume back in here. That was a creative DDT. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miscall it. Oh, swing and a miss. Not enough for 3, though. Backslide, 1, 2, not enough for 3. Shoulder breaker. I think he's starting to figure out he's got to actually bring a game with him here. It's not just so easy anymore. Oh, solid chop. Whoa, big running pump kick. That looked painful. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, super kick. Boom, walked right into that solid drop kick. And here comes the Rainmaker. Now, that was pretty good right there. Kazuchika Okada picking up the win with the Rainmaker. That was still a solid match. I mean, that was a solid match. Lexi Nair back there with Daniel Garcia and Daddy Magic. Don Callis making a move trying to pick up Daniel Garcia. Yeah. There we go. Looks like Don Callis trying to get Daniel Garcia. And they're going to a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be right back here in just a second. And I'm back. Looks like we're going to have Fitter now. That's right. Stokely and Fitter making their way to the ring for an interview segment. Okay, that was kind of weird. But yeah, Fitter. FTR. Now, Aaron, do you think they need Stokely? I'm serious. Do you think they need Stokely at this point? I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I know people got to work and so on and so forth. But, I mean, do they really need him? Believe it or not, a lot of the decent, like, mid-range soundboards have a lot on them. That's what I use on this one right here. When I hit that right there, that's a button on my soundboard. Cost me 28 bucks at Walmart. No kidding. I bought 5 of them because I go through one about every 3 months. Oh, they're definitely getting the heat. That's something good. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think they need Stokely. I think they've got good enough promos themselves. They don't need it. And I've never really considered him to be a good promo past about 2 minutes. And of course, answering the call here is Atlantis Jr. All right, they got some luchas in here. We've got a Fitter and we got some luchas. Let's see if we can get a fight going. Oh boy. Oh boy. I do too. I love the partnership they've got where you just get luchas showing up on a regular basis like this. We can hear you fine and clear here, Dax. Not a problem, buddy. Big Stoke. Oh my lord. No, 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 no. It's not even close. WWE partnership AAA is not going to be that close. I got a feeling that I don't know that AAA survives. If they have to move to the WWE style, I don't know that AAA survives this. I really don't. More like Little Stoke, more like no Stoke. Good lord. Now this right here, when Dax Harwood does this, it does kind of get him over. Okay, so Atlantis Jr. has the mic now. My daughter. My daughter. And the crowd apparently understood that because I sure as shit didn't. Here comes the sucker punch any second now. Yep, I knew the sucker punch was literally coming like any second now. Big flying cross body block. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. Oh, nice. All right, so implying on there that he's going to kick their ass. So there we go. Very short-lived sucker punch there, that was for sure. I don't think you can hype that match enough. Timeless Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné. I just don't think you can hype that enough. Crap. Bear with me just 1 second here, guys. All right, we're ready for the Sky Blue Mina Shirakawa match coming up next here. Bear with me just a second here. I'm going to adjust the camera again here. I won't be upset with whoever wins that match. Do I think that Mercedes could stand to lose it? Yeah, pretty much. But I won't be upset with either winner on that one. Hang on a minute, guys. Yeah, we got little water bugs running around. Had nothing but rain all day, and that's driving me nuts too. I think this might not be a bad match either, so I'm starting to run out of steam a little bit here, guys. No kidding. All right, I got it, I think. Here we go. There we go. Exchanging hard elbows. Mina getting the best of this, though. Oh, big kick to the back of the head. Swing and a miss. There we go. Old school with a twist. Oh, that was interesting. But no, Aaron, I wouldn't be upset either way. I think that's going to be the wild card match of the night anyway, because we know Tony can deliver, we know Mercedes can deliver in the ring, and I would definitely like to see her get to that next level. By next level, I mean, it is what it is, but she ain't to the world title yet. I'd like to see her pick it up. Maybe that'd be her fourth belt, unless she's still treating Owen Hart like a fourth belt. Oh, that looked painful. And they're going to picture in picture here. Give me just a second. We still got 226 viewers in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. It is starting to take a lot out of me, but I'm going to stick here through thick and thin. We're gonna get through this show. Like I said, the outro might be quick as hell, but we're gonna get through this show. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we just jumped to 232. Thank you. Sky Blue is definitely holding her own, Mina. And now, I'm not reporting this as news, but I know from a reasonably, really confident, God, I can talk. I know from an actual solid source that they are going to try to jumpstart Sky Blue's push again, the one that she lost after she broke her leg. Yeah, they're going to try to restart that push, and it doesn't surprise me that she's running all over Mina Shirakawa. It really doesn't. Does not surprise me at all for that reason, and yeah, my source is pretty damn good on that one. I would like to be snacking on some nachos, but I forgot to get any at the grocery store. I did the bare minimums when I went there, and when I got home, I'm like, okay, I didn't get any snacks, I didn't get any fruit, I didn't get, and I just went down the list of things I didn't do, because I stopped shopping at Walmart altogether. Went to a local grocery store, and when you do something the same way for 10 years and you go somewhere completely different, makes it hard to remember everything that you do, because it's just one of those scenarios where it's robotic. Are we going to get a superplex out of this? Mina trying to block the superplex big time. There they go. Mina with a running knee right there. God, I hope I'm feeling better on Wednesday. I really, really, really hope I'm feeling better on Wednesday, because 4 hours may kill me. If I had to do 4 hours like this right now, I'd be dead. Oh, electric chair. Not enough for three, though. Mina Shirakawa kicking out the absolute last second out of that electric chair finish. Wow. Oh, super kick. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to need snacks for AEW Fighter Fest. Not enough for three. Reversed. Reversed again. Reverse. Not enough for three. Oh. Glamour Driver. And Sky Blue is toast. Mina Shirakawa picking up the win tonight. Julia Hart picking up the mantra here. Timeless Tony Storm making her way to the ring. Big German. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need snacks on Wednesday. That's a fact. Looks like we're going to have a tag team match, though. Sky Blue Julia Hart versus Mina Shirakawa and Timeless Tony Storm. And we're getting a Q promo package for Gates of Agony. They are just undeniable at this point. Gates of Agony to me is undeniable. I know a lot of people are like, oh, no, not really. No, really, they're undeniable at this point. Looks like they're going to a commercial break, and we'll take it with them here in just a minute. Yep, they're taking a commercial break. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And we're back. Ace of Agony making their way down to the ring right now. I might need some strong drinks myself, Catherine. Although I don't know how that would work out with me doing the stream. Probably be funny, though.
Hey guys.
All right, this is a squash unit right here. Cosmo Orion. To start off against Bishop Khan, this might not be a very long match at all. If it's longer than 3 minutes, I'm going to be like, And there goes Cosmo. And there goes Cosmo yet again. Running suplex. Buckle bomb. We're almost at 240 viewers. Wow. Ouch. Beating him in his own corner and daring him to tag out. That's hilarious. Good Lord. That rearranged all of his dentures. I met quite a few. In November, I met a few too. I met a few that I hadn't met recently or met in a while. Met a few. Back in the day, this is over with before it ever got started. Gates of Agony picking up the squash pin here. They had like if it was in Charlotte, like if they were at the Charlotte Coliseum, they would come across the street to the restaurant over there, and my sister was a waitress there. No lie, she was trying to work her way through something. I don't know what the hell she was trying to work her way through. She's older than I am, and she would call, and we would show up, and she'd let us in. So I got to hang out with some of them. I got to hang out, and it was funny as crap. But I knew to keep my mouth shut. Even at a young age, I knew to keep my mouth shut. Oh, Lord. Max Caster with the best wrestler alive gimmick is definitely one that I happen to like. I appreciate them taking some time off to let it breathe. But I think this is going to be one of the best angles of the year once it pops. LFI making their way to the ring right now. So we're back up to some solid matches now, something that probably won't be a squash fest, but you never know. With LFI, you just never know. So, let's see how deep we are on the card now. We've got Gates of Agony. We got Top Flight AR Fox LFI done. We got Pentagon, this, that, and the third. And Roosh! Sky Blue, Mina Shirakawa. We've already had Anthony Bowens and Kazuchika Okada. And, of course, Claudio and Commander kicked off the show. So that just leaves Mascara Dorada and Hechicero. That must be our main event tonight. Because, yeah, we're almost done with the show, guys. We are almost done with this show. Let's see here. Dante and Darius Martin, Top Flight with AR Fox. AR Fox is really coming into his own, too. Let's see where we're at here. All right, we're getting it on before the bell even rings. Roosh already getting the turnbuckle protector off. Uh-oh. LFI holding their own really solid in the ring right now. Oh, that was solid. And Roosh out of nowhere knocking Fox down all the way across the board. Darius and Dante both hitting Beast Mortos with flying suicides. Suicidas. Since it's a luchador match. Oh, spike DDT. But not enough for three. Roosh kicking out there at the absolute last minute. Whoa. Ouch. I hope he gets his push with the title soon, too, because I hope he gets a push with any kind of title at this point. He's got the skills. He's got the goods. I heard there was some kind of a negative thing going on backstage, and that was all it was, needed to be cleared up. But after that, it should be cleared and good to go to actually catch a push. And at one point in time, it was my understanding that CMLL was really like, nah, not yet. Yeah. Oh, and that exposed turnbuckle. Oh, stopped just short of giving him the Hearns. All right, they're heading to picture-in-picture on this one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Total of 400 episodes. 300 is nothing to laugh at. It really isn't. 300 is nothing to laugh at. And, of course, Roosh doing the pose. Oh. We are almost to 240 viewers right now. And, of course, we still have the last of the four-way qualifiers to go. That is definitely announced now as the main event. That's going to be a barn burner as well. Let's see how long we got here. We don't have that much time left. We really don't. Well, now, wait a minute. We started like 10 minutes late, so we're only at about an hour and a half of actual wrestling. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I think we didn't start the matches until 41, so... Let's see what we got here. Bear with me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. We did not realize how much we missed Rampage until it was gone. That was one of those things that I said we're going to miss it when it's gone. Because, you know, I used to pop in there and do the hour show on that. I didn't do much with the SmackDown show, but I definitely jumped in for the Rampage show. And I said to myself, you know, they're not really going to miss this until it's gone. Now it's gone and everybody misses it. Especially on Friday night for a good palate cleanse, you know, after some of the stuff that I've seen so far this week, you know. Whew. And they are almost back now. Actually, they were on a full commercial break, but we're back. And here comes the triple team. Not enough for three. AR kicking out the last possible second. We have 240 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much. I did not yet, Catherine. If you could send that in there. I've been trying to rest and sleep a lot today when I wasn't out actually grocery shopping. So I'd actually have a little bit of energy to do this show tonight. I was determined to do the show. I told people I might not because I didn't want to set expectations too high. But deep down, I was determined to do the show. And so, yeah, if you could send that to me, I'd appreciate it. Oh, that was interesting. And Beast Mortos making the save. Oh, into the unprotected corner. There we go. Momentum carrying him into that German. Spinning DDT. And now the triple team over on. Oh, nice. Cutter. Not enough for 3. I'm hoping so, because I'd like to see that. I would. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Thekla. I don't know why they're calling her Tekla, but not enough for 3. AR making the save. All in being 42 days away, we're going to be doing a full week of coverage on that. We're going to be covering everything AEW the week of July 12th, 9th through the 12th. So we're going to be covering Ring of Honor. We're going to be covering Dynamite, Collision, Ring of Honor, and All In. We are definitely going to be all in. Ooh, that was a brain scramble. Ooh, Samoan drop. I do like the new mask he's got, though. Beast Morto's got a really good looking mask, as opposed to that one he had when he went on break. You get the Hearns. Game over from the Hearns. Yeah, Thekla, I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot I'm looking forward to on Wednesday. I just hope I got the strength and energy to do the show. Yeah. I should be okay between now and then, as long as I don't try to do anything between now and then. Uh-oh. LFI choking Darius out with the camera cable. Speedball Mike Bailey making his way to the ring right now, and Commander Alex the Hype Man being the Hype Man. Everybody knows. That's right. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm just trying to ignore some of that stuff. Mark Briscoe and Mox going at it. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. I'll be back in 60 seconds. And I'm back. We're almost there, guys. We're about to make it. We are about to make it. We are at the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We are at it. We made it this far tonight. We got 245 viewers tonight. Thank you guys very much. In all sincerity, you're the stars, I'm the conduit. That's basically the best way I could say it. Mascara Dorada versus Hechicero coming up next. John Moxley, Mark Briscoe. 4-hour special event. I thought they were going to split this up into two. But that's probably something else I'm thinking about. So we're going to get a mini pay-per-view this week. Commander Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey against LFI. That should be a banging ass match too. That should be a banger of a match. Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Mercedes Moné on commentary. And then we got Fitter versus Atlantis Jr. and the other dude. I missed his name. They keep calling her Tekla. I call her Thekla. So, I mean, it is what it is. And we will hear from the Hurt Syndicate. And we're going to have the International Championship 4-way match. Truthfully, I'd like to see Hechicero win this match. Yeah, I think that's what it is too, Aaron. I think it is definitely a mini pay-per-view. We are going to be blessed. And, yeah. But at least All Out is down the road a little bit further from All In this time too. So, I mean, Tony is not trying to bombard us with a lot. And I can live with that. Hechicero making his way to the ring right now. This ought to be a banger of a match. It's a nice way to finish the night out. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get too close to the end of this, because I definitely told you that the outro was going to be super quick, because I'm going to bed. Right after this goes off, I am going to shut everything down, walk over there, and go to bed. I've been up long enough today. And I also like the fact, too, that it's like the part and parcel to this. The part and parcel to this thing entirely all the way out of here, too, is you get a match with Kenny Omega. You get a Kenny Omega match. Well, yeah, and it started late, so, I mean, yeah, it's going to run late. It's going to run late. It started late. That's what I'm saying. I think we started 10 minutes late, or 11 minutes. It was 41 when they actually started bringing in the stuff. When they started bringing in the feed. So, no, and here's something I'm going to say right now. I mean, everybody thinks that we're free and clear of that. You never know. They might do something with baseball, and of course they got this women's football league. In America, we call it soccer. Overseas, they call it football. So I try to be respectful of our neighbors across the pond when I say that. But see, you got that going as well. So I don't think we're done with the preemptions just yet. And yeah, TNT still has hockey. Fyter Fest is going to be on TBS. It's not going to be on TNT next week. All right. I think we got a little bit of a gentleman's code out of that. Yes. Yeah, that's why we're getting the 4 hours on Wednesday. I remember now. Yeah, you're talking, I remember. Yeah. Oof. There we go. A lot of high flying action on this one here. I like hockey too, but I totally forgot about that as well. Yep, got him in the surfboard. Man, got him in a surfboard. There you go. There we go. I know. Some of this is just really hard to call because it's just such high flying work here, you know? All right, and they're going to picture in picture right now. We're going to be right up here on this one. Guys, I'm running out of energy. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to hold it together here. It's just not working out real well, but I'm going to stick with it till the end. That's what we're going to do, and oh my goodness. Let's see here. There we go. I do love Lucha Wrestling too. It's hard for me to call it, but I love it. We're almost to 250 people, guys. I'm sorry, I'm kind of running out of steam here. I've been pretty sick today, and I said I was going to do the show anyway. So here we are, and I appreciate everybody that's here with me. because it's been a rough day. Let's see. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hetty Sarah holding his own. Yeah, I don't think Collision's going to get moved either. I actually have picture in picture up here. Sorry, man. And they're back over here on Max. Dorado or Hechicera, who is it going to be, the Golden Mask or the Luchador Legend? Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. Oh. You know what? Hey, Aaron, yeah. I remember those days. Believe it or not, I remember that. I have 3 children. And my oldest, now, I didn't do corrections work. That's already in and of itself stressful. I mean, I totally respect what you do because scales are scales. They are what they are. But I did IT work, and I worked in IT, and I'd get there at 8 o'clock at night, finish at 4 o'clock in the morning, drive from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, get there about 5 o'clock in the morning, take care of my son till about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Then his mother would get up and take over from there, and I tried to pick up a little bit of sleep, but it's during the day, and I don't sleep well in the day. I don't think that human beings are designed to do that. I did the night shift for the extra pay. I'm not even going to lie. The shift premium on that thing was like 45%. It was crazy. So I was making killer money anyway, and there was rarely anything to do after about 9 o'clock at night. You had about 1 hour of actual work, and the rest of it, I think we watched 35 movies. No kidding. But still, the fact of the matter is you have to be up. Double boot. We got about 3 more minutes left on this match here. But yeah, we're definitely going to 41 on this one here. I don't sleep well during the day at all. Now, lately, the way my sleep's been, I catch about 35 cat naps because, in all seriousness, I take care of close to 60 inspectors. And when we've got issues, that's an all-day thing every day. I put in 14, 15 hours a day. And then it's like, okay, then I'd run in between calls and like set 10-minute timers and take little power naps. There you go. Do they at least give you a shift diff for that? Not enough for 3. That's just Cero kicking out. I mean, if they at least give you a shift diff for it, at least you get a little bit of extra, a little bit of extra ka-ching out of it. And at least, when you can't be there for everybody, at least you can be providing cash. Yeah. We were at the Subway today. It was absolutely hilarious. I bought my ex-in-laws dinner. We're all friends. This is the most amicable marriage I ever had. We're at 250 right now. And young lady came in there, and I'm like, she doesn't have to work. And of course, one of them turned around. He's like, "What's that supposed to mean?" I'm like, "She's just in here. This is lip service." 1, 2, not enough for 3. And I'm just babbling on, trying to keep everything, Good Lord. They don't pay you extra. That's just garbage. But I mean, I understand. Work is work. If you get good work, get it. And if it's only for like 4 months, damn. See, at least every job that I ever worked third shift on, they had anywhere from a 20 to 40% shift differential. Damn. And we're still going to get an overrun here. Yeah, Trill, now that's, There you go. Yeah, good retirement. They got good bennies, that works too. Oh, swing and a miss. Basement drop kick to the knees. Whoa! Poison Rana from the middle rope. Oh! Dorado picking up the win here tonight. Oh, oof. And we are at 250 people tonight. Thank you guys very much. I am really trying to be energetic, and I am really not getting there anymore. I am so sorry. Probably be better by Wednesday. They tell me after a couple of days all this goes away. And it said if it lasts longer than a week, probably to check myself in and get some scans and things like that. But that was a good match. Yes, it was. But ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a minute here to see if they're developing anything else here. I don't think they're going to. And there's the credits, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting ready to roll out of here tonight. We had 250 viewers on the show. Thank you very much. I always say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you are the stars. I am but the conduit. I am very, very appreciative of your company. Yes, it was a great lucha match, Aaron. And, but we got to roll now because it's late, and I would like to get some sleep. So I am going to jump out of here and say good night. God bless. And good night, America, wherever you are. We will see you Wednesday for this 4-hour Fighter Fest. Take care and good night.